What is up? It's your boy Bryan Ellis, aka V Chris Beats. Today in music marketing tips for rappers, I want to talk about mistakes. And the number one mistake I see with most artists is that we give up too soon, or we're always changing our mind and never actually committing to the music. Now, I'm a musician, I'm an artist also, and I know in the beginning how hard it is to stay on that path when there's so many things that you could be doing, so many different options out there. You know what I mean? A million blog posts, a million YouTube videos, they talk about living your passion, they talk about finding your purpose, and when you're doing this by yourself, it's kind of hard to do that. So even if you know that music is important to you, sometimes you got doubts, or you may not believe you can actually make it in a career in music because everybody tells you, oh, it's hard to make it in music. Oh, you need to have a backup plan, and this bullshit. Okay, all of that is bullshit, and get that out of your mind. So the solution to giving up or constantly changing your mind is basically, I've broken it down to two things. One, you got to decide and commit to making music as your life goal. Okay, no matter what you're doing in life, you're going to be doing music at the end of the day. Whatever it takes, whatever it takes. You know what I mean? If you got a job, you got a day job, you got a 9 to 5, a part-time job, that shit is just part of the journey of going to be able to do music full time. Music is your number one goal. And now, a lot of times artists don't act like they can't work, and they say, oh, you can't have a job, you just got to go do music. That's bullshit. Okay, you got to make money. Okay, don't let people gas you into thinking that I didn't do anything, I just worked on music 24 hours a day. Bullshit. In this world, you gotta work, you gotta make money, and you gotta fit that time in and make the most of that time you can when you're making that music. Period. If you don't have funds, you can't buy tracks, you can't do any marketing, you can't do anything that you need to do that are important things in your music if you don't have money. So you need to get a job and work. Number two is you have to set short-time goals, focused goals. So personally, I do things in a 3 month in 3 month increments. So you can say, okay, in 3 months I need to have my mixtape done. 3 months I need to have a video, 3 video shot. Whatever your goal is, give it 3 months. So in 3 months, 90 days, you can gauge how it's going. Now, why does this work? Well, if you never fully commit to a specific amount of time, you never know what you can do, and you never know how hard you can push yourself and how hard you might go. So you got all this potential to be great, but you haven't realized that because you didn't set a time frame on when you need to get things done. Also, when you set a time limit, it focuses you so you don't swing back and forth on am I gonna do it? Can I do it? I got this and I got this. You just focus on that 3 months. You say, I gotta get all this done in 3 months, and if I don't get it, I pretty much failed myself. And you can look back and see where you fell at and what you didn't do to correct those problems. So pick a date. Say if today is September 18th, December 18th, I need to have my mixtape done. You feel me? And you need to work every day at getting that mixtape done. Now, another thing I want to talk about is how to stay committed. Okay? Because being committed is about forming good habits and having a system in place that's going to help you do those things. Because let's not beat around the bush, man. When we're starting out by ourselves, it's just us. We're the artist, we're the manager, we're the graphic designer, we're the videographer, we're the blogger, we're all of these things all at once. We're the booking agent. We need to be all of those things, and it gets overwhelming, and that's what pulls away from the music. You know what I mean? So you need to have a system in place. Like, I have a system in place where, I blog every single day. I shoot a video every single day. I do certain things every single day to keep people engaged in what I'm doing, even if it's not music. So, if you need that type of, you need that type of structure to keep you out in the public eye. You need that type of structure to keep pulling people in, listening to what you got to say, and going along with the journey with you. So when it comes time to put that music out, they're ready to buy. They've watched you grow. They've watched you go through this whole process, and this is a culmination. The album's coming out. So you need to have a good habits on, work ethic, and you need to be committed to what you're doing and constantly putting out, short videos, short blog posts, and things like that. If you need the, a structure, or you need a system that's going to help you get there, click the link below. I can show you what I'm doing and how I do it, and you can join the team, and I'll show you exactly how I set up these processes and get these things done. Other than that, it's your boy Bryan Ellis, aka V Kush Beats. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.